Let's see how we can remove images using MagicQuill. I'll upload a saved image to demonstrate. We'll select what we want to change in this image. Which area do we want to modify? It could be a background. We have a video on changing backgrounds, or it could be the hat, for example, or the hair. First, let's start by changing the hat. I'll try to replace the current hat with a straw hat. To do this, we need to select the entire hat. We'll do this manually using this brush tool. If we want to adjust the brush size, we can change the brush size here. We can remove or erase what we've marked. Next, we'll type what we want to change. As you see, it's detected face since we're near that area, but we actually want to change the hat to a straw one. An important note, you must speak to this app in English. So whatever changes you want, tell it in English. Once we've done all this, we'll scroll down and click Run. But first, you can enable autosave to store all images automatically. You can add a negative prompt for what you don't want in the image. Also, change the number of AI steps to modify the hat. You can even change the model design used to create the AI hat. We could customize all of these settings as we like. I'll leave it as is and hit run to see what happens. As you can see, it has already produced the final result. Though complex, it's not perfect, to be honest. I asked for a straw hat and it changed it accordingly. Now let's try something simpler, as this was more complex. Now we'll select the hair and tell it to change color. You can accept or discard the final result it gives you. We'd select the whole hair area and specify what we want done, then we'd run it again. As you can see, it has changed. I just noticed I missed a part of the hair, so it didn't change. But you can see it changed most of my hair to the color I asked for. It's more brown than black, but that's okay. It made the change, and as you can see, it looks very realistic. It only changed this area I selected, nothing else in the image. Lastly, in the online model, you'll see the RGB section. You can change to any color you prefer. Maybe this red or blue would look good on this girl. You could quickly select all the hair area with this color. And what I'd do is if you tell it to change the hair color to blue, it would change it to this specific color. As you can see, the AI automatically gives me dark blue hair. We'd click run. I had to restart it because the page crashed for some reason, but now it's processing. As you can see, we're in the queue. As I mentioned before, there's a waiting queue. It depends on how many people are using it, and it won't make a sound when done. The queue is only if you're using it online, of course. There's a video on the channel about getting the program locally. You can get it for your device to work faster. And as you can see, it's finally done it. I had to reload it due to the queues. As I said, using it locally is much better. And here we have the final result. Now you know how to use this AI image editor to create perfect images with all the details you want most.